Fenugreek is a powerhouse Ayurvedic herb for just longer, stronger, beautiful hair, and the slip in this herb is not matched to many other Ayurvedic herbs at all. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do 2 fenugreek recipes that you can use on your hair and also your scalp. These recipes are going to be your new go-tos, especially when the weather is lacking humidity, it's winter. This is perfect for you guys to use and try these brand new recipes that I got for you. My name is Khadija. I'm the CEO and founder of Hennasooq, and we have a retail salon right here in Columbia, Maryland. I'm a leading henna hair color expert, Ayurvedic hair care specialist, and I do gorgeous henna and jaguar body art. Let me show you how to make this fenugreek scalp massage oil infusion and also a fenugreek hair mask. Let's get into these. So we're gonna be doing a fenugreek and aloe vera scalp massage oil. So what you're gonna need is fenugreek powder, and we're gonna use at least 2 tablespoons. Ooh, those are pretty heaping. And then we're gonna use some aloe vera powder. And if you don't happen to have any aloe vera powder on hand, you can also use aloe vera gel, like fresh from the plant, or if you have some, if you have aloe vera gel, you can use half a cup. And if you're using powder, since it's more concentrated, like 1 nice fat tablespoon will be plenty. And mix up your dry ingredients together really well first. And for this recipe, we're going to be using golden jojoba oil to work as a really good massage oil. And since I need a little bit more than usual, this is a 4-ounce bottle, I'm going to be pouring directly from the bottle. And starting with at least 2 ounces of oil in this mix. Mixing this really, really, really well. There we go. So that's a pretty good amount. This is great. The only thing is we got to keep our eye on it a little bit for that fenugreek, because fenugreek tends to expand. So you want to make sure that you're letting it sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes to see if you need to add any more oil to that. And in the meantime, though, we're also going to be adding in some essential oils. We're going to be using Moroccan rosemary because it promotes hair growth, and it's also great for your hair and scalp. And same with the lavender essential oil. Again, another great oil that promotes hair growth, and it's also going to leave your hair smelling amazing. So we're going to use about 3 drops of each. 1, 2, ooh, yeah. Be careful. Sometimes it comes out fast. Just 3 drops. You really don't need a lot. There we go. Because essential oils are concentrated, like unlike cosmetic oils like the jojoba oil, it's concentrated essential oils that are usually steam distilled and extracted in such a way that they're concentrated. So you don't need a whole lot. That's why you usually get small bottles compared to a big, base oil like a cosmetic oil. And then we're gonna mix this really well again. Oh my goodness, it smells so, 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 so good. If you want, optionally, you can strain this mixture if you don't want to have any of like the little bits of how fenugreek is, because sometimes it can leave a little bit of the kind of like cream of wheat in a way. So you can see that even as I've mixed it all together, you can kind of see that there's a little bit, see in the light there? You can see sometimes that the fenugreek leaves back a little bit of its own, residue. So if you want to strain this through a very cheap nylon stocking, you can, like a knee-high. That would be perfect for straining. And and how this is gonna work is that the fenugreek powder is rich in proteins and nicotinamide acid, which can strengthen hair and stimulate hair growth. And the aloe vera powder soothes the scalp, it reduces inflammation, and it provides essential nutrients. The oil nourishes the hair while the essential oils enhance the hair growth, promoting properties. It's good, and it's like I said, it smells amazing. It just smells so, so good. So now that you have this ready, you could use gloves if you want, or a scalp massager, or your hands directly, and you're gonna take some of the oil mixture that you have, and you're gonna apply it to your scalp. You know, make sure that it goes all over your scalp really well. You want to massage that in circular motions for at least like 10 to 15 minutes, and then leave it on for another like hour or two, or overnight for even better results. And then when you're ready, after the time has passed, you rinse it off with our cleansing co-wash, and that's gonna give you back some more moisture and get everything out of your hair and just leave you with a fresh slate. You can then moisturize and dry and style as usual. So this is recipe number 1. And if you want to store this and have some leftovers, because this made a good amount, so you can store it in perhaps like a glass container and keep it out of the sun, to keep it in a cool, dark place. And this should last you at least 6 months to a year. But I'm sure you're going to use it quicker than that. So it'll probably be gone by then, especially when it's such a small recipe that you're probably going to repeat at least every 1 to 2 weeks. All right, and we're gonna show you how to do another fenugreek powder and yogurt hair mask. And it is absolutely amazing because the fenugreek powder is packed with proteins and lecithin, which can strengthen hair follicles and promote hair growth. And the yogurt provides essential nutrients and probiotics to the scalp, while honey adds in that moisture and shine to your hair. And the egg yolk, this is different. This is probably one of my first egg yolk videos ever. The egg yolk supplies proteins and vitamins that nourish the hair strands. So this is gonna behave similar to a protein treatment. So something that you can repeat more so like every 3 to 4 weeks, right? So now we're going to first add in our fenugreek, because we wanna create a nice smooth paste. I'm gonna use about 2 nice big fat tablespoons. Boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my yogurt. And this is about half a cup of plain full fat Greek yogurt. There you go. I'm gonna start stirring it a little bit. I like to get everything mixed in really well, especially when they're like base ingredients like this. Yes, this is not too bad. Nice mask, nice and thick. Then next up, we're gonna add in our honey. This is about a tablespoon of honey. And then last but not least, that wonderful egg yolk. And we're going to first get this out of my way so I don't knock anything over, and mix this all together. This smells so good that you almost want to eat it. Look at this delicious hair mask. If you find it slightly too thick, you could add a little bit more yogurt, just a little bit, maybe like 1 more tablespoon as needed. But you really don't need a whole lot because it's a nice thick paste, and you want to apply it really, nicely to your hair strands, so this is still a pretty good, consistency as well. But you can definitely play around with it as needed. And if you feel like straining it, you definitely can. If you do want to strain it, I probably will recommend that you add a little bit more liquid to this, so that way it's like just easier to strain. But it is coming out nicely. It looks delish for your hair. Apply the mixture ideally to damp, freshly washed hair. And then you start from the roots and you work it through to the ends. And then you're gonna cover your hair with like a shower cap or some type of plastic wrap, and leave it on for at least 30 to 45 minutes. Even up to an hour is great. If you wanna use a little bit of heat or steam, you can definitely do that as well. And then once you're done, you're going to thoroughly rinse it out with cold to cool water, because remember, there is egg in here and you do not want to use hot water, because otherwise you will have scrambled eggs in your hair, and that's kind of gross. And definitely use our cleansing co-wash, because that's going to detangle and get everything out really well and easily. And it's also going to add back a lot of moisture. It's so much slip, so restorative. It's perfect together. So what do you guys think? which one are you going to be using first? And if you plan on using both of these recipes, remember, since this behaves more like a protein treatment, only repeat every 3 to 4 weeks. And the massage oil mask, you can use this every 1 to 2 weeks. And if you want to use them on the same day, you absolutely can as well. Now that you've tried your fenugreek in these recipes, I want to hear your feedback. Or if you haven't had a chance yet, and you've actually watched all the way to the end and you haven't had a chance to try the recipe yet, let me know, which one are you going to try first and why? Is it about your hair focus? Are you looking for that strengthening, that moisture, that volume? Like whatever it is of all those hair needs, fenugreek has you covered in it. So let me know in the comments below what recipe you tried. You got to hit subscribe and that bell so you don't miss any of the great videos I have coming for you guys.